perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Demon Deacons will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Delaware's offense will take the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Blue Hens come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
There are not a lot of head coaches that I think are willing on their opening drive to go for it on 4th down, especially in that kind of field position. But this head coach ain't scared. He believes in his running back. He believes in his offensive line to go pick it up, and that's exactly what they did.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Blue Hens have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Non-man receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They stop him at the... but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Fires to the big fella. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
If you run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, bringing all these tight ends in the game, you'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Delaware.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Wake Forest offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest,
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Bulldozes his way through. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Demon Deacons come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Hard running there. Not much running thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Demon Deacons lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the 1st down marker. And the Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a tight end down the gut. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Blue Hens will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Raboy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Blue Hens in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for room. It's Silver. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Off play action on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Looking for room at the 25. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. And the Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. That's caught. It's Vick. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it. The second down coming.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
He's going to run it. Got the first down. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gonna let it fly. Got it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. With the run on 1st and goal. He's gonna lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense
looking for the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Delaware. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Claiborne. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man. It's Vick. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. Wants to throw again. Throws for the tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The screen, he's got wheels.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Got his man. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Back to throw time, running short in the half. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quick strike complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wake!
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to throw on 1st down. Bears the pressure. They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Blue Hens will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A quick pass to the left. There he goes! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Vick. There he goes! Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Vick. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's Mays. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Body English, but he missed it. And guys, still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
You know, timing is so important in the RPO game, especially on third down. Quarterback and receiver just didn't have it there, and now it's fourth down.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And the Blue Hens are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Patterson. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
The give to the tailback. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. The Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. They decide against trying the 52-yard field goal. Instead, the offense trying to convert a 4th and short. He's got it, first down and more. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. It's complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And first down for the offense.
The Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Back to pass on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. You saw that there on the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. A lot of field in front of them as as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man by himself. Right down the gut of the field. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. After almost housing it from deep, they'll try to finish the deal from the red zone. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Under fire. Touchdown, Demon Deacs. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped, but when he brought it out in the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Quarterback extends the play. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the 4th quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win.
Going deep. And he's got it inside the 35. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the
touchdown, Blue Hens! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time player in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Touch pass on the run. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And that's good enough for a
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's got room. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Oh, they're after him. Just a short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.